What is fracking, you fish and jamokes? Once again, it's your boy Eastern PA Fishing here. And once again, we are fishing an awesome little creek. Today, we are gonna be chucking around a little fly. Hopefully, we are gonna get something on that. It's a little cold out here. Beginning of October, beginning of fall. Hopefully, we're gonna catch something out of here. But as usual with a fly, most likely, I am gonna catch quite a few sunfish, but we might come across a few nice fish here and there. We even have the chance to possibly catch ourselves a stock trout, but who the heck knows what's gonna happen. Quick disclaimer before we get started. I am not a fly fisherman, and I probably only go fly fishing about 2 or 3 times a year. So be prepared to see some pretty bad casts and me make a whole bunch of mistakes. That's all right though. I am out here to have some fun. Yeah, this part of the creek is actually super shallow. It doesn't seem like there's anything where we started out. We have quite a bit of creek to cover though. This part of the creek is absolutely desolate. Not seeing a thing. Nothing there either. One thing I can say is at least I'm getting some pretty nice casts in. A lot more confident than I used to be with a fly fishing rod, even though at times it can still be super frustrating. Look at all this vegetation here. Such good habitat for a lot of native species. But surprisingly, there's nothing here. Trying to find a little pocket of sunnies or something. This creek hasn't been stocked since spring. Chances of catching a stock trout are pretty darn low. This is definitely one of the spots where they could be hanging out. A lot of little weeds and stuff out there. Just below the surface. My fly can still catch them though, that's the annoying thing. Might be a day late and a dollar short here. I don't know if we're gonna make anything happen here, guys. Kind of banking on catching something before this point. Hopefully some magic is gonna happen. Or I might just get stuck in a tree. We got another little stretch to fish here. This is gonna be the last stretch. Let's try something. Let's try a small soft plastic on the end of this. I'm gonna put a small hook on. We should be able to at least catch some sunnies. Now, I definitely did not think of this rig. The easiest way to cheat at fly fishing that I can think of. Have a very tiny little soft plastic on the end of there with a small hook. Ooh, it's a little weird to cast. Let's keep crawling up the bank here. Something's gonna eat this soft plastic. Oh, and there we go. And that is how you cheat at fly fishing. Works every time. Oh, and there he goes. Well, we got a fish in the bag. Not the most legit way of fly fishing, but nonetheless, we caught something. That is definitely a trout out there. Holy smokes, and that is like an 80-pound carp. Yeah, I gotta get out over here. There's a freaking trout. If I can get this out to him, maybe we can get him to bite. I'm gonna have to creep out a little bit. There's no way I'm gonna get out that far. Oh, that was pretty far. He actually sees it. Oh, snap. Come on now. Oh, he's looking. Oh, he's looking. Oh, boy. Well, we saw a trout. That is pretty cool. Where there's one, there might be a few. Probably not, though. Let's keep looking around. Well, figured that saw, folks. What is cracking, you fish and jamokes? Once again, it's your boy Eastern PA Fishing here, and once again, we are on another fishing mission. Today, I am gonna try to catch myself a stock trout from a creek that was not stocked since spring. Now, it is the beginning of fall, so the chances of me finding some stock trout are actually pretty slim. So we're gonna do our best, and hopefully we come across some of them here today, and hopefully we're able to catch them. Stay tuned, should be a good episode. Like and subscribe for more. Now, believe it or not, I actually do have a little bit of live bait with me today, if I can find any of it. I have just a couple small worms that I was able to dig up from my backyard. So hopefully, if there is a trout out there, I can catch one on one of these almost right away. I'm not going to spend too much time at any particular spot. Just want to hit the ones where we believe there should be some stock trout left. And this is definitely one of them. And just a couple of these all-day danglers should get the job done. Let's check out this hole real quick and then hit the next. Oh, we have something on here. What the heck? Oh man. Well, beat the skunk. Got a little smallie. Look at this little dude. One unhappy customer, that's for sure. Hope you at least got the worms, dude. Little smallie. I can see over there is something rising. That, I think, actually is a trout. You guys definitely can't see it. But right through there is a fish rising, and I do believe that is a holdover stock trout that was stocked in spring, and hopefully we can catch it here in fall. I might have to resort to using some, pretty unsportsmanlike tactics. Probably gonna have to use some live bait to catch him. See if I can creep on down here. Don't want to disturb the water too much. All right, we have snuck our way down to the spot where I saw the trout. But of course, now that we are here, I no longer see him. Gonna do a couple casts with a little pink worm, see if I can get him to come out. And then we might have to hit him up with some live bait and catch this fish real quick. See what happens. Well, not the trout, but we got a sunny. Not bad. 2 fish, no trout so far. All right, just saw another trout, but I also saw about 20 sunfish. So hopefully we can get this dude to come out. Ah, man, these sunnies. It's gonna be hard to get past these sunnies. That is for sure. Ah, man. Well, another sunny. Not much to brag about down here today. Still going for one of those trout. We never get down to him. And he dropped it. And we got him. Oh, man. Another sunny. Oh my God, calm down, dude. Like you've never been caught before. I find that very hard to believe. Another. Come on, man. Ah, man. At least you guys don't disappoint. Another. Just like the others. Wasn't recording. Check this dude out. Not a bad smallie. Oh, well, you guys didn't get to check him out. There he freaking goes. He was definitely probably gonna be the biggest fish of the day. Hopefully we catch something in the next minute, because the GoPro is about to die. Well guys, we might not catch any trout today. And you guys probably can't see it because of the reflection on the screen. There's a palomino right there in the water. Pretty neat. There he goes. Can you see him? Freaking palomino in the middle of October. Definitely not going to be able to catch him, but it's cool that we saw that fish nonetheless. I don't think anything's happening here. Cool that we saw some trout though. Once again, everybody, this is a 3-day video so far. So I came out here, I was looking for some holdover trout that were stocked in spring. I did see a couple here and there the first day. The second day I came out, I couldn't find those same trout, but I did see a palomino. And today I have come back to catch that palomino. But it seems that he is not in the same spot. However, I can actually see him upstream. So it looks like we are definitely probably gonna have to cross the creek to get to him. I think it's a little deep on this side. I do have the hip waders today, but there are a couple little pinholes in these here and there. I'm really not trying to get my clothing soaking wet underneath. There's a little sunfish, a couple sunfish in the water, smallmouth bass. You guys can't see them because of the reflection on the water. See if I can creep up to this palomino. Starts to get a little sketchy on this side. Oh man, yeah, I am definitely gonna have to cross the creek. He's all the way out there. You can see him swimming. If we cross, we can get right to him. I don't think this is the place to do it though. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to move downstream to cross. We have got to get over there and get to this fish. Oh man, well, if I go down a little bit further, I should be able to cross real easy. I think we're about to risk it for the biscuit. Hopefully it doesn't get too freaking deep here. Yeah, we got this. I'm way too eager to get to that fish. Well, it actually was not bad at all. We're not too far downstream from that fish. So we just have a little walk to get there. And I really hope we can catch this palomino, guys. And if we can't, hopefully there's gonna be some other trout hanging out with him. Seeing a palomino is usually a good sign that there's other trout hanging around. There he is, right in front of us. We should be able to catch this fish, guys. Just gotta make sure we don't spook him. I even have the ultimate cheat with me today. A little floating power bait. Gosh, it's really come to this. I usually never use live bait or bait at all, period, because I don't like to gut hook fish. We have our power bait ball on there, palomino out in front of us. Been down here way too many times to have not caught a trout yet. I mean, I know it is fall, they haven't stocked since spring. It's not gonna be easy. And that power bait's floating right by him. Yeah, I gotta cast way upstream of him because this thing is sinking so slow. We want it to basically fall right in front of his face. We're a little upstream of him at least, so we can get some of that scent coming from it. All right, we're right in front of him, right next to him actually. He does not want to eat. Dang, there's some nice bass right there in front of us. Might have to switch over to a lure. I don't think power bait's gonna do it with this guy. I even have this largie looking at the power bait. It's kind of funny. Time for a fan favorite, Berkeley trout worm. I have my strike indicators for fly fishing. Put one of those on there too. Gonna keep my little split shot on here so my line sinks. Should be able to get something, maybe at least one of those bass out there. We have a little trout worm on a little hook. About 8 inches away from that, we have a very tiny split shot, and about 2.5 feet away from that, we have a pulsa strike indicator for fly fishing. Gonna do a little bit of a false drift technique. Oh well, spot number 1, looking like a bust. It's like we're not getting this palomino. Let's keep looking for some more fish. Another pretty nice hole. There's not too much water flow here, but it's pretty deep out there. So there could be some trout hanging around. At least let's hope there is. Need to catch something, guys. Something other than a couple sunnies and little smallmouth that I caught yesterday. Oh, well, at least we're not getting skunked. Pretty nice red breast. Looks like that spot is also bust. Anyway, somehow forgot to mention this, but fall stocks in Pennsylvania are already underway and there are more to come. So if you guys haven't already, be excited for that. I hope I can dispatch this information to you guys before I start fishing for them so you guys can be ready for that as well. However, I don't know if anything is actually going to become of this video. It is a little tough out here catching fish or not catching fish. I'm honestly just glad to be out here. Beautiful fall day. The weather is just starting to get a little chilly. This is the beginning of it all, everybody. You know, summer is kind of beat for fishing in Pennsylvania. There's not really a whole bunch of places to fish for largemouth and smallmouth bass, and that's pretty much the best thing you can catch during summer, other than maybe, you know, a flathead or something like that. But fall fishing is where it's at. There's going to be plenty of trout to go around. Sometimes something likes to hang out over by this tree. like a sunny. Dang, that is a big one though. This might be the biggest fish of this video. Hopefully not. Oh no, I want to show you guys. Come on, stop flipping around, dude. Open up that mouth. Ow. All right, there he is. See it, dude. Well, there was something over there. Not exactly what we were looking for though. There he is. Oh man. Well, really can't complain about catching fish at this point. Another red breast sunfish. Beautiful fish, man. Look at those fall colors. Oh, something's about to grab that. Another sunny. Oh, I had him. Got this one. What do we got here? Ooh. Look at this little guy. He splashed water in my freaking eyeball. Thanks, homie. Oh, well. See you, dude. No wonder we didn't hook him the first 2 times. Freaking smaller than my pinky. Another little stretch. Still looking for Mr. Trout to show himself. There's Mr. Sunny. Oh, damn it. Oh, man. That might have been the trout. Oh, man. Shoot, dude. Totally set the hook into the tree branch behind me. Oh, man. I think that was him, guys. Well, he'll probably never bite again. Gosh, dang it. Ooh, he had it again. Well, another one of those dudes. Last spot for the day and for this video. If I make anything of this video, hopefully something happens here.